Listen. Yeah. Yes, God. Oh. Get that out of there. Hey, what's going on? It's your boy Matty-Rants. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Do me a favor, hit that like button, share, and subscribe. Become a part of this Rant Pack family. Why do I feel like it's sitting like a loaf of bread or something on top of my head? I don't know what's going on here today, kids, but I do know one thing that does not have me tripping. It's this one thing. This week, we ain't got no problems. How? Okay, I made it through. What is this, Tuesday now? I'm able to get a picture-in-picture. I ain't got to sit down nowhere. I also got this episode out on my Patreon for reactions. We are good to go here today, so I'll be able to narrate our episode 3 live recap of RuPaul's Drag Race Live Untucked. It's your boy Matty-Rants. Thanks so much for tuning in once again. Let's get my social medias out the way and then get this show started. I think I'll be here for an hour today. Yes, I have seen X-Men 97. Wow, what another wonderful episode. I'm a little bit concerned for how they're going to wrap this all up for episode, the last one that's supposed to be next week, but we'll get to that sooner than later. I want to brighten this up a little bit. It's a little dark in here. There we go. Oh, clear. It's at MattyRants everywhere except for X, which is at the MattyRants. You can find that all in my description of the About section of my YouTube channel. It's there for your consumption with X and Instagram and all those other spaces and places you can find me. Check out the Linktree link. I'm also doing reactions on Patreon for as low as $1 a month, including shows like this one. Special editions like Chucky and a couple other shows are available for you. So $1 a month will get you in the door to 400 plus videos. Check me out on Patreon, Bookable, and Cameo, and also merch available at dragqueenmerch.com. In case anybody has me twisted or confused or caught in between whatever struggles that we all face in life, this program is for entertainment purposes only, and content not intended to blind any religion, race, gender, company, individual, or wigs, and all opinions expressed by MattyRants and program participants are solely personal views and do not reflect the opinions of every member on the planet. No hate should be sent in the shows or individuals mentioned in this program, so please don't be rude and grab the libations and strap in because Matty's a talker. Yeah, we'll be here for an hour. You may be here for a while, just an hour. Please don't post any spoilers in the chat. If you feel uncomfortable after viewing this program, consume some Outtovia. Have yourself a good boot. And if you want to drop a little tippy poo in my jar, it's paypal.me/MattyRants, Cash App /MattyRants, and Venmo Matty-Rants. Listen, it's a little light up in this piece today, but I still plan on pushing through. It's making me think that, I could have taken another week off. But we can have a good time today. I am excited to talk about the show. It's very light. Okay, when it comes to RuPaul's Drag Race Live Untucked, it's very, very light, and I love it. Also, they emphasize a lot of the shade and the reading is okay, and nobody's mad at each other, and everybody's fine. And I know that, but I know a lot of these fans like to take things out of context and go into the most. So I'm glad that it's being emphasized, especially with this week's episode. I, in particular, enjoyed it a lot because it was very much a lot of cackles, a lot of kikis. It was Lawrence's last show with the Vegas review. Probably not the last show ever, but for the time when they were there as the host, they're going back home. And we also get into Latrice taking over that role, but more so Kennedy being very auntie cousin energy, cacking a little bit with everybody. Derek is always, stirring the pot, and Coco is a hoot. Latrice is everything. Yeah, we're going to talk about it today. So for those of you in the live chat right now, I see 2 people. They're going to clip that for Reddit. DW, how's it going? That gamer guy, how are you? Thanks for tuning in on this good Tuesday. I hope y'all are doing well today and everybody is wonderful. This gives me good pause. I'll probably wait till, what is today? Is today Wednesday? Is today Wednesday? Did I say Tuesday? I said Tuesday. The week has beaten me. I'll come back Friday for the the rant report with Expo 97. And of course, I'm hoping for some other events to go down in particular, because you already know this the weeks have been hot. Kendrick and Drake. I don't know. Something else has to happen of craziness. I heard a noise. I forgot about my children. Listen, Mamu-chan and Minako are doing very well. I love my babies. Hold on. I'm gonna have to keep this one open because I need to hear that noise again. I know somebody's playing with something they're not supposed to be playing with. When they know I'm talking to you, that's when they keep doing it. So I'm like, hold on. This is me. I'm like, wait. Matter of fact, so I don't let it go, let me double check real quick. I need to know if it's a charger or something else of importance. Because let me tell you, in the middle of the night. Okay, what am I hearing? What's going on? What's happening in here? Okay, never mind. Never mind. Go back to whatever you were doing. My apologies. Do what you were doing. Okay. No, I realize what it is. It's so I have there they go. I have a vacuum cleaner box that I recently moved in a different space and direction. It used to be closed off, but now it's open, right? And that is now a new device for fun and playtime, because either Mama will go inside of it or Mina will, and they'll play hide and seek and do this whole like chase bit. So this morning, and I would like to say 5 something in the morning, I hear them doing that. And it scared the bejesus out of me. I thought someone was in my house. I was like, what is this? Lost my grip. Oh my God. So that's what that sounded like. And then also Mina has been playing with the my dressers have like this ridges on it, and she likes the sound of her nails going on it. I'm like trying to get her to stop doing that. So yeah, that's what I thought was happening. But no, it's the box. It's the box. Listen, let's get to the episode here. It's just a day in the life of my house. It's Lawrence Chaney's last episode with this review here. See, I didn't know if this was going to be 3 episodes and be done with this one, just because it was like, oh, this is Lawrence's last show. And, you know, the way they kind of wrapped it with Latrice having these words of like how important everybody's role is with the show. I was like, oh, this is over. That was a cute little 3. Glad to know there's another one coming up after this. So I was like, okay, it's not that. There we go. But Lawrence is talking to Latrice about, of course, you know, her time as the host, how much it meant to her, especially being international, wasn't supposed to be there that long, ended up staying for a while. And then Latrice is taking over, and she was giving her like all the things that she wasn't expecting to happen, this, that, and the other. And I love how Latrice was like, you know, it's just great banter back and forth between the two. It's hard to describe with this show. It's weird to watch. Not saying the show is weird itself, but it's like, how do I describe it? This feels like Working Queens versus Drag Race, where it's competition style. This is very like in the day of the life of like people who are doing a show. Now, sometimes it feels maybe a little produced because they're like, we're sitting back here. We gave them a box. Like that can feel like that sometimes. But to me, it's more of the energy of if we were backstage getting dressed and we were doing a show and this is a review, like this is the energy between queens who have not only worked in this sort of atmosphere, but have been a part of like the wheelhouse of Drag Race. Again, as somebody who has sat backstage before, getting in geesh, getting in full drag, and then performing backstage while people are getting ready, it can sometimes be a quick pace of everyone moving in and out as fast as they can, or it can be like, you know, someone has set up shop, like this is the corner, you ain't coming over here. This is my spot. So I don't know, I love these moments where we are backstage with them out of drag, getting into drag, going into the full bit of it all. And I love that Lawrence is giving some advice to Latrice beforehand, even though Latrice is already a wise mother. Now, again, with this being Lawrence's last show, it's a lot of clips that we're going to see of her and what she does best. The comedy was there. Panjana got a new wig, and it was a cute wig. And I love how they're like, oh my goodness, I love this wig. This is a cute little wig or whatever. Now, we're going to get back to Panjana. This wasn't really her episode this week. I see we're going to get back to Panjana next week with her being in the spotlight again, but it was nice seeing her here. Now, we see Kennedy playing with Panjana a little bit because she's like, girl, you got a new wig? Let me see it, sister. Now, mind you, Panjana said this is pageant air. Now, Pan, you know I love you, sister. Even with my little experience in drag, that wig you got on your head was not pageant hair. I was like, what pageant are you with this? I was like, where is this? Where is the shape? Where is the height? It needs to be big. It's still a pretty wig, but I love how Kennedy was like, it's not pageant, sister. It's not. Listen, Kennedy, this episode was the highlight for me as well as Coco Montrese. But Kennedy is cutting the fuck up, and I love it. She was reading and shading everybody, but it was out of love. It was just playfulness. It wasn't anything to be like, okay, Kennedy's being nasty, this, that, and the other. It was like, no, we doing this back and forth. You know what I'm saying? Like this is banter, and it's fun. And again, loving all of this. Now, mind you, we bring up this moment. Right, a good kiki, a good kiki. Apparently, and I'm gagged to hear this. I want to know if any of y'all have ever done this before with the possibility of you're trying to cook for somebody and you want to show some skills and you're like, oh, I'm going to do something really fancy, but you don't know how to cook, so you're just winging it. Coco doesn't know how to cook, and she admits it. That's fine. No shade to the girls that can't cook. I know how to cook my set dishes, and I'm good to go. But I know how to do a lot of basic things. Now, one thing I know that you never do when you are cooking food, ever, is put raw food with cooked food together. You do not do that. That's especially meat. Like, oh my God. And I'm sitting here going, I'm sorry, she said chicken spaghetti and she had the raw chicken and she had the noodles and she put it in the oven and she was like, it's going to all get baked together. What? I was like, okay, hold on. I said, if that doesn't actually kill them, what that's going to do is cause the boo-doo-doo-doo-doo. We're in the bathroom, destroying the porcelain toilet or plastic. The new toilets have very plastic rims. Anywho, do-do-do-do-do-do. What? Couldn't be me. Okay, I can admit that in my early days of trying to be a housewife to many of trade, when I was learning how to cook and I was getting advice from my mother, but I wasn't really paying attention, I had the issue of the raw meat problem. I never could figure that out. I could never get it right. Bitch, there would be times I would have that chicken in the oven for hours and it would still come out bleed. I'm like, what am I doing wrong here? And then I learned as time progressed, oh, okay, I was supposed to have been done this, and ooh, I was supposed to do that, and ooh, I should have done this, and this is the right temperature. Bone in is a completely different story than boneless. There's a whole other way to do all these kinds of things. I learned I also like to grill a lot better. I like that much better than putting in the oven, but at the same time, basic skills you should be knowing, right? So, but trust me, I remember the many of days where I was dating this guy and he was being very kind because he would eat the cooked portions and be like, well, there's a problem here. And I'm like, no. And I remember the one time I finally got it right and he was like, see, Matt? And I was like, I know, it took forever. But I also fried it that day. That made it easier because baking was all the trouble. But now I don't have that problem. I do not have that problem no more, baby. Chicken and me, we good now, okay? Baby, air fry, oven, skillet, grill, smoke. I got her. Bet. Now, when we get to steak, you can then come back to me because I don't cook steak like that. I go to other people for steak. I don't play that kind of game with steak. I don't eat enough red meat to ask that question. But I do want to this year do like a pot roast. I do want to do that this year. I've never really done one. I don't think I've ever done a pot roast. No, I don't have. I don't think I have. I don't think I've ever have. It's time to do that. I want to. Because ain't nothing like some like good beef that has been cooked for quite some time. And it is just juicy with some potatoes. Like I'm talking about like spuds, hon. Potatoes. Yes, potatoes. I'm gonna say it just like that. Potatoes. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna need to get there. I'm a Texan now, so that's where I like my meat and taters. Very much that. Okay. I have slides. What do you mean? You don't have to be trade or butch to wear slides. Everyone has slides. That's almost the thing. Everyone got a pair of slides. Also, I don't wear my Crocs everywhere, so my Puma slides are going to be the way to go. Mm-hmm. I know, but that's the thing about the cooking thermometer is like, I remember one time I like pierced all the way through it, and I was like, "Oh my god, it's so hot." didn't the temperature of the meat? No, it was the skillet, baby. Can't do it. Mm-mm. All right. While you talking up, see they coming for me in the live chat in reference for me grilling and stuff, and I'm like, what's the problem? Everybody should Texan. You know how to grill. Barbecue is the tea out. Oh, speaking of which, I would like some barbecue, but I gotta be good. I had a nice breakfast. I had Whataburger for breakfast today. Some taquitos. They're so good. So good. Okay, back to this though. When we get to food, apparently Coco almost killed some people with raw meat and cross contamination. And when she asked Kennedy what she wants to cook for her, Kennedy was like, nothing. Absolutely hell no. I love Kennedy on this show a good motherfucking time. Baby girl is a key. So is Coco. They remind me of people I know in my life currently. You know what I'm saying? Out here in Houston, that I sometimes cut around and play with whenever I see them out and about. When you go into the clubs or hop into the bars and stuff like that. So for me, they always remind me of that good energy. Of course, Kennedy does because that's Texas energy, southern sister energy right there. Mind you, my mama's honey Davenport, you already know what's up. And then Coco Montrese also remind me of that too. She also remind me of family members I know that got Coco's energy. Just a kid. Good times, y'all. I love this side of them, and I love that the fans, if they're willing to see this show, can receive this and know that they do play like this, and it's not to be going. Don't take it far. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let them. The girl they're just playing. Speaking of just playing. Yeah, I heard. Okay. Mamu has been mounting her often, and it's just so weird because he doesn't do anything. He just mounts her. And then she's dramatic. So whenever it happens, she has to do like some sort of like, oh my God. It's like, rah! It's like, oh, have me get, it makes me go, oh my God, did you do like every single time? It's like, I need to stop doing that. But every time I'm like, did you do something? Did you do something bad? What is that? That didn't come from your bowl, young man. What was that? I need my glasses. Did you eat a spider? All right. I'm gonna let it go. I gotta let it go. Oh, he's still eating him. I can't. I'm not doing it. Yeah, I have not seen a bug, and then when I do see them, they do not last long. Like I've almost come to the point of stopping myself from even like killing a spider at this point because they're gonna get them. Like especially Mina. Oh my God. Bitch, especially me. Mamu has to fight for those now. I'm like, I don't like that. It's so weird. I'm like, oh my God, what if it's poisonous? I don't like this. I don't want to take y'all to the hospital. So every time they do it, I'm just staring at them like, if they start to seize, I'm hopping in this car. Okay? We are going to the emergency vet immediately. Anywho, I love my babies. These cats are crazy. But love Coco, love Candy, Auntie Coated Down, and I live and breathe for it. Now, Derek gets brought into this conversation, and Derek basically fits right on in. Very messy. I love how Coco was sitting at the front and had her phone like this with the case open. We just got to Auntie Coded. This is Auntie Coded times 5. This is like a +5 bonus in Marvel Snap in the right location. Okay, like take advantage of that and throw you a little bit of Captain America +1s for everybody in the same boat. It's very that. Can you tell I've been playing that game a lot lately? I don't know. I thought this was so funny. But did you spot the other queen who was in the audience that went backstage this night? And I was kind of gagged. I was like, wait, what is she doing? I said, I know she lives there, but I was kind of gagged when they showed it after they gave it a nice, collage of what Lawrence did that night and then their flowers because it was their last night. It's Deja Sky. I said, Deja. I thought it was just so funny because I kind of wish they mic'd her up a little bit and we had a moment with Deja Sky and it was like Deja Sky from season doesn't matter. I mean, it's their moment for the show, but again, it was just kind of like, oh, well, there goes Tay. Oh, we could have had a subtitle. We could have had a card for T.O. We could have had a card, some kind of. She right there. But yeah, if anybody else caught that, shout out to you. But I was like, oh, look, come on. Here go Miss Tia. Come on. I thought that was cute. Anywho, I love Coco's friendship with Lawrence. And I don't have any notes for you, girl. You did so good. He is fine. And I know Coco has a relationship. A relationship. Adderall, you probably weren't here when we made that was a whole thing. Also, shout out to Deja. We had one of the most watched videos on my channel. I think it's at 400,000 views or something like that. Unlike now. But back in the day when we were watching, what was it? What was the show? What was the movie from Disney, y'all? We don't talk about Bruno. No. That's where we got that from. I forget what it was. Oh, you'd have to go into the archives of the reviews for that season when we pulled that out there. I forget what the joke was. It was in Encanto. Okay. Yeah, that's where we got it from. But it was a rant pack moment. It was. We were doing a live one day and that just it flowed really well with some sort of outfit that they were wearing or something that was set. Oh no, I remember now. It was George's. When George's said it on the show when we were talking about Encanto 2 at the same time. And then they were talking about, she said, Deja reminds me of one of my Theos or Theas. Boom. There we go. All right. That's what it was. I'm like, wait a minute. It was Encanto and something else. Like that, those two together caused that to happen with us and Deja. Anyhow, this man fine. And Coco is somewhat in love or at least crushing on them or whatever. And everybody knows it, right? Now, I've seen this show. I've been there live. I watched it in person. The dancers were all this, that, and the other. Let me tell you who got real close to my section. And listen. I know I know they were feeling this one, and he fine too. However, him in person, I think Aaron. Oh, Aaron, I wish you were in the chat with me because I kept saying, "Do you see who this is?" I kept saying, "Oh." No, because there's a part where they get in the audience and they start to dance around everybody, and he got right where we were and went roll. Bye. I said, I was like, and sploosh. I was like, and sploosh, sploosh, sploosh. I was like, okay, Coco can have that one. This one over here, fine. 10s across the board. Anywho, let me look at past this. I was like, okay. But no, it's good show, right? Good show, right? Okay, so the babies are showing us. Why am I saying the babies? I'm talking about my cats now. The queens have left the show. They do things afterwards. It's very, let's walk the strip or get on the promenade and do some, go somewhere and have some fun. So they're in full drag. And I have never done this. As many times as I've been to Vegas, I even lived in Vegas. Did I get on this? Maybe I did and I don't remember. I don't know. You think I would have remembered. It's not the stratosphere. I forget the name of what this is called specifically, but like it's this giant Ferris wheel and you see the cabs that you're in, like a lot of people can fit in it. You can do private parties in them for that matter, which I thought was kind of a gag. I didn't realize that with the private parties or sometimes they have bars in them. And I was like, oh, I didn't know this. I would have set something up. That's fun. I thought that was cute. But I also have a thing about heights. I'm a fan of roller coasters, but why I'm a fan of them is that we eventually come down. It comes to a stop. Something about the rotation. And then when we get up here, oh no, 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 ma'am. No, ma'am. Mm-mm. You're talking to somebody who has been stuck in an elevator at least 3 times in his life. Somebody who has had a ride stop on them on a lift hill, and we're at not even close to the top. We're in the middle of it, and we're just like sitting there for a good hour before it moves. Like the worst time to ride a roller coaster is after sitting in the sun for an hour waiting for them to fix that ride, not to take us off the ride. No, 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 bitch. We're fixing it, and then it just starts and goes. Oh, that was awful. Awful feeling because I'm like, well, what's gonna happen when we go through the rest of the ride? Oh, that was so funny. Oh, that was the Viper back when Astroworld was still in existence. May it rest in peace. One of my favorite theme parks ever. Anywho, this was fun. I thought this was really cute. Having a good time, drinking, unwinding after the show, and giving, the people their money's worth. Now, Derek is messy, and I live. I don't know why this is so funny to me, but Derek straight up starts everything, and I love it. I fucking love it. They also know that Derek is a little shit starter, but I was over here cackling. Derek's talking about Lawrence. Would you give Coco? Talk about Coco. Would you wear Lawrence's wig if you put it just down a little bit? I said, hold on. But Kennedy's response was the cack for me. Now that's why I would have. I love me some Kennedy Davenport. Speaking of which, I'm wearing her merch right now. Thank you. But she said no because my hairline starts back here. Like, bitch, you think you're reading me, but I know where my hairline starts. So I'm not going to put it somewhere where it doesn't make no sense. So what are we doing today? Oh my God. Derek was so messy, but it was funny. After some drunken cheers, more chaos ensues. And I think personally, this was a tag team I wasn't expecting because Kennedy got into this one. And I love how Derek just sat back and let Kennedy do the work. Because Derek was like, yeah, we got to talk about this dancer that Coco likes. Because, like, they've like done something or doing something. Oh, we have not. Oh my God. Well, you talk about it like you're doing something or you're with him. Like that's your boyfriend, right? Coco, I do not. Baby Kennedy said, hold on, bitch. Yeah, let's go ahead and wrap this up because I'm getting real sick and tired of it. Bitch, you be acting like you and this man is fucking and all that kind of stuff. And that's not what's happening. I'm tired of it, girl. I'm tired of it, bitch. I'm tired of this narrative. I love how Kennedy just stepped in there, got a fan, got her fan going and got her cell phone up. I'm like, what is going on? This was so funny. And Derek's just sitting there like, ooh, I did it. Like, let me just sit back and go, what? What's happening? Hold on. It's Coco for me, like going for her phone. She said, hold on, bitch. Let me go get my shit because this bitch is not going to try me. Latrice is just cackling. Latrice, it was so funny. I don't think I laughed this hard in my life. No, yes, I have, but to over exaggerate, this was very funny. She says, you allude. Latrice says, allude. And it's the way she said it so low, but enunciated, her mouth was open. Allude. You allude, girl. Coco's like, what? Bitch, when Coco got up into Kenny's face, and Kenny went moving, talking about, bitch, yes, girl, that's what you're doing. That's what you. And then Coco talking about, you want me to call him, and Kenny said, call him, call him. I can't do it. Not as good of a voice as Kenny, but call him, call him. Get him on the phone. I promise you, if you haven't started watching this, it's 22, 23, little 24-minute show. It's fun and it's very light and it's kind of necessary. Like, this was very okay. If you're having a bad day, would definitely bring me out my spirits, bring me up in my spirits, I should say. So again, this was just a back and forth little moment and just hilariousness. Pangina, I don't know what you were doing this scene, sister. You was walking with everybody. I love you, baby. They didn't give you much to do here. I was like, all right. No shade. Bosco was there. We don't get to Bosco till we get back here and we get into the interior illusions lounge, or the pink furry box, or what looks like possibly a hallway that was supposed to lead to an exit that they just barricaded and painted and said, we're going to go ahead and just film here. Bitch, it looks like those chairs don't even go there no more. Let me not say that. Now that I'm looking at this, I'm like, wait, Bosco is dead ass sitting in a chair that's right in front of some like exit doors. Like, maybe is that furniture really there? Y'all just be setting this up after each time. Let me let it go. I'm letting it go. I'm enjoying the fantasy. Thank you. Thank you. I'm enjoying the fantasy. Very random hallway tease. Like, what is going on? Oh my goodness. Nothing belongs there. I mean, Coco and Kenny not even sitting on a chair. You know what I'm saying? That's a stool, bitch. Like, okay, no, Matthew, focus. You like this show. You're not talking bad about it. Let it go. Roo. All right. Can you imagine the door falls on someone and it's a prop? It was like the illusion. Okay. They're having having a key in the back. Everybody's been drinking and they end up getting In-N-Out burger to satisfy and quench. I'm going to tell you this. I'm not a fan of In-N-Out. I'm just going to be real with you. Wait, did I do this early? So, oh my God, the food was already there. Well, no, Coco already had some food. No, that's not In-N-Out. Okay, I got it. Sorry, I was trying to find the continuity error and I messed up. So Coco already had some food from something else before they got some more food. Okay, bitch, because I was over here like, now how's she already holding something and they got food later? I don't see nobody else holding nothing to eat. I need to zoom in on the back. Derek coming for Latrice's wig. Talking about, I can snatch that little wig off of you. She says, bitch, I can snatch that wig off your head. My shit's glued. You want to bet? Pay attention to Bosco this entire scene. Latrice pulled that wig off. Look, now, Derek, listen. That's what it looked like. It's Bosco just in the corner. Oh, but Derek thought it was glued in, and baby Latrice said, "Not I," said the pussycat. I'm gonna show you whatever. And I was Bosco in the background. Wow. I just Boscoed a word. Boscoed. What was, God, what did I just say? Bascoed. I can't. Anywho. Now, Latrice's very, very, very small wig with the 7 strands of hair on it was yanked off of her head. I immediately wanted to watch Family Matters for some reason. You can take the pharmacy with a world in the back of fire. Bitch, days go by. You cannot tell me that ain't Carl motherfucking Winslow, bitch. Telling you. It's Carl, bitch. What's up, Carl? Come on, Wins. What's the low? What's given? What's the I love you, Latrice. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I don't know why I see this. I just hear days go by. I loved you in Die Hard. Let me tell you something. I was rooting for you. I just knew it. I said, damn, they had you as a police officer in Die Hard and a police officer on a TV show. Carl, anywho, he did do drag in episode DW. I'm not, listen, hello. Yeah. Ding, ding, ding. Maddie's references. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Appreciate y'all for popping on in to this live today about Drag Race Live. Hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Become part of this Rant Pack family. And if you want to drop a tippy poo in my drawer, it's paypal.me/MattyRants. Cash Up, $ MattyRants, and Venmo, Matty-Rants. Thank you. Skylar, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate you, babes. Love you, Maddie. Love you too, Skylar. The newest episode is a cackle and key. Skylar, I swear to God, I feel like we did a video or something on Instagram, or it was either a cameo. I don't know why. Something is popping in my head. And I think it had something to do with you going to school and something about school. And I'm trying to remember. We did. Okay, look at that. Oh, my memory is good 4 years ago. Listen, I'm an old bitch. But I was like, wait, I feel like I know who this is. You just graduated. Congratulations. See, you got there, bitch. I told you would. Oh, that's amazing. That's why I was like, wait, I know that phrase. How you doing, Skylar? Congratulations. I'm very happy for you, sincerely. And so was Carl over here. No, good. Go ahead, Latrice. It was funny how you looked at Derek. I had a good cackle at this. Now, when Latrice threw Derek's wig back at her, and then they were exchanging wigs, this is the whitest I've ever seen Jocelyn Hernandez in my life. If Natalie Nunn wanted to read that lady, and I don't even fuck with Zeus like that no more, bitch. If she wanted to get her right now, here you go, Bama. This the picture right here. What in the pubic hair is going on this good Sunday? Jocelyn, I wanna ride. You wanna rally, you wanna rally, you wanna pick me up, you wanna I wanna ride. How'd that birthday song go again? I can't remember. She always sounds like she's about to say suffering succotash, but that would be too many syllables for her too. Oh yeah, do it like a your B-Day, baby. Do it like it's your B-Day, baby. Yeah, do it like it's your B-Day. Do it like it's your day, baby. Do it like it's your day. Do it like it's your day, baby. Like I can like literally smell the pubic hair in her mouth when she raps. Like I can't do it today. My God, let me not start. I saw something from Jaguar Wright, who I don't think is right all the time. I know, pun intended, whatever. She said something about Jocelyn today, about Stevie J girl, and I don't think I've ever laughed. She said, I'm sorry. The way she talked about Jocelyn was so funny. She said that's a different type of like I forget what I can't say the word. A different type of da da da. And I was like, what? And she goes, you know, she had bent that man over. That she gives strap on energies. What she said, she knows she bent over Stevie J. Like I was like, oh my God. But I said, why could I picture that? And I don't want that to be the case because I want to imagine Stevie would be a top if he was gay. But it was just Oh God, I have to be quiet. I have to let that go. That shit was funny. Did I bookmark that? I need to see if I can find that video later. It was so funny, y'all. It's the way she was talking about him too. It was so matter of fact. Like, don't y'all know? And it's like, no, we don't. We don't know. What are you telling us, girl? We're not with you. Shit. I'm just hearing about this stuff from you. Okay, but Derek Barry and oh no, y'all are gonna hate me. Derek Barry in what looks like Denim's armpit hair. This is the wig. That's it. Oh my God. Ugh. Oh no, please. Please. I don't want to do it. I don't want to. It's going to be mean. It's a joke. No. Oh my God. Derek putting Latrice into this wig was reminding me of Miss. Never mind. I'm not going to do it today. Oh my God. I can't. I don't want to do it because I like some of these people. I mean, I like all these people. I like all the people. I hate this wig on Derek. So goddamn much. Looks like a patch of armpit hair. I don't think so. Oh, okay. Okay. Maybe. Because it's a flat wig. So I was like, who do I know would look just like this with this hair and it'd be blonde with a red lip and they would think that would be giving? And I thought of 3 people and one of them was on Dracula. All right, let's move on. I have to move. I have to run. I have to run. Oh my God. Derek looks like he beats people up in that wig. Mm-mm. But listen, it was pretty funny. It was a good little kick over here. I also found that once we got food, the environment changed, and I can completely relate. I'm the same way. Girl, don't let me get some food that I really, really want. Like, okay, so for example, what is today? Wednesday? Ooh, don't they have a deal going on? I think they do. Um, I have been craving Wingstop for the last 3 days, and I have literally forced myself to not go to Wingstop for these last 3 days. I think I'm doing pretty well. I have actually eaten what I've had in my refrigerator, okay, or went to the grocery store and got something versus the other way around. But I am craving some garlic Parmesan wings right now and some lemon pepper. And low key, some of that. Oh, the barbecue is so good too. You know, I'm not a spicy cat like that. I got a tender whole. and passageways that lead to it that need to be preserved under guardianships. Okay. Didn't make any sense. Doesn't have to. And so when I see atomic, like, okay, let me do this. Where's my phone? Let's pull up the menu. I'm going to show you where I can go. I can show you where I can go when it comes to the spice level. And people may be like, okay, now Matthew, and I'm like, I'm 37. New. Okay. Ooh. Oh my God. They want me to go. They just said I have a coupon. Hungry. I just paid for Paramount Plus though. Oh, speaking of which, I need to watch something on there. I don't feel like I've been using it here. Okay, here we go. Let me look at the orders. All right, so we at Wingstop, and let's say we're there. Let's say I'm doing carry out. Now, I'm getting those Cajun corn. I'm getting that Cajun corn. I don't know what it is about that Cajun seasoning on that sweet corn, and it's like the little cobs that they put in half. If that's the starch I'm having for the day, that is the starch I'm having for the day, okay? And I'm going to have extra Activia to make sure that goes all the way down, right? Okay, that's the one. 2, I'm getting them fries. Once again, I'm getting Cajun seasoning. Now, if I'm a bad bitch that day and I was like, I'm not going to get a whole lot of chicken and I want to do more sides in the chicken, I'll get 2 small fries, 1 garlic parmesan. Oh, yes. And the other one with Cajun on there too. I've also done lemon pepper and Cajun seasoning because the guy was like, you want to try it? I was like, yeah. That shit was bomb. Wingstop has these fries that remind me, well, I should say that Five Guys reminds me of Wingstop's fries because I knew about Wingstop before Five Guys. But like they feel a little bit more fresh, and that grease is like it just ooh. It's hard to describe it, but even with the Cajun seasoning on there, it's like a nice balance of heat with the oil and like all that potato. Oh my God. See, that's what I want. I low-key think that when I finish this live today, I'm gonna go right to wing. Okay, so actually, oh my God, this is so off topic. I'm so sorry, y'all. Okay, yesterday I was going through it and I was telling my friend how much I wanted to get Animal Crossing again, but I traded it in like a couple of months ago because I wasn't playing the game for over a year, which is like, what the fuck? And I the other day I went on my Switch. I'm like, I had 580 hours in Animal Crossing, right? And so that's where the Wingstop thing came up because it was like, if I go to GameStop, I'm going to want to go to Wingstop because they're like right next to each other. They're both stops. Do you get it? Stops. Game, wing, stop. Okay, it's right there. So that was one of the reasons I had to talk myself off that ledge because I was like, Maddie, I know you have $15 in points that you can use at GameStop right now, but like, bitch, come on, brother. Come on. I'm like, I know, but I really want the game because I miss playing Animal Crossing. I want to restart over and everything. I like really want to redo everything over. It just, I don't know, it just came to me the other day. I was like, oh my God, I really want to play this game again. And I don't want to trade in any of my other games because I love them so much. Oh, you want to share them? I mean, the stops or the wings or the fries? Because I'm a sharing kind of gal, especially if there's a lot of fries. I do have Stardew Valley, but it just feels a little bit different than Animal Crossing. I don't know. And I have all the amiibos for Animal Crossing too. Oh my God. I want to play it again. Do I have a game? This is me. Oh my God. Like, wait, I'm like, do I? Do I remember this? Ooh, I haven't played the Princess Peach game. I want to play that one too. Yeah, there's a couple. I kind of want to get back to my Switch again. Is that weird? Like, I love Tekken 8. That's holding down my PlayStation plus the Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth, but like, I have to go back to my Switch. I love the light colors and the fun games that aren't too like dark. I'm not even gonna lie. There are days where I'm just like, I just want I just want the light stuff. I don't want nothing crazy. I just need something stupid. Okay, let me finish this episode, then we can go into our rants because I'm over here talking about food. Oh my God, I was talking about the sauces. Okay, okay, what happened here? They got into Pangina's love life. Like I said, Pangina's love life again. Pangina said that, listen, I'm out here in Vegas, Bosco coastline. We just fucking. I love how Kennedy was doing the I'm not joking, bitch, correctly for Lawrence. Because he's like, you got to put your head into it. And Kennedy was just, I'm not joking, bitch. You got to do it like that, girl. I'm also cackling when Kennedy was asked who you think doesn't know how to dance. And she said Derek Barry with the quickness. It's this entire screenshot for me. Oh, I'm gonna save that screenshot for later when I'm reacting to people. Oh, this is a got him. This is that screenshot where something is too funny and you're cackling, or it's like got him. I can't. Oh God, that is so funny. Kitty, you were my favorite this week. Everything you did, I was over here cackling about, bitch. Just cackling. She looked dead in the camera. Oh, I love her so much. Speaking of which, another thing I thought that was really God, I almost forgot to talk about it. Was when they were when Derek was like, "Oh my God, it was you that was snorting." I'm a snorter when I fart. When I laugh. Why did I say fart? Wait. Okay, first of all, I don't snort when I fart. Okay, let's get that clear. I don't know why that came out. Oh my God, my phone. Oh, there goes my phone. Hold on, listen. The moment it came out when I said fart, y'all don't even know. My brain said, what? I was like, but you chose that word. I snort when I laugh. Help, God, please help. Bring me back to earth. Bring me down. Something's happening. Something's happening. Thank you for tuning in. Like button, share, subscribe. Drop it to be poo in my jar if you feel like it, because I snort when I fart, and I fart when I laugh, and I snort when I laugh, and I laugh when I fart. There you go. PayPal.me/MattyRants. Cash App /MattyRants. Venmo /Lance. I said Lance. Venmo Matty-Rants. What was Lance? Oh, so funny. Do y'all have a fake laugh you do for people you don't want to? Yes. Yes, I do. I do have a fake laugh, but you wouldn't know. And sometimes people think that my real laugh is the fake one. I'm like, that's definitely not it. See, you wouldn't be able to tell because you just think it's off of energy, but there is definitely a laugh that I do. And it's normally to somebody who's a little bit creepy that will not leave me alone. It's normally when I do that fake laugh, that gesture of, oh my gosh, and making sure to continue to smile. So that way they're like, why are you looking all upset? Oh, no. Girl, I've had some man literally yank me up in a club. So just because I didn't want to talk to him. Just watch the new episode, i.e. the one after the one you're currently reviewing. Cool. The one after the one. Oh, wait, did they just drop a new episode? Well, Poom Cat. I'll have to record it later today. Regardless, Latrice had some really kind words for everybody about their performance and what it means to them that everybody's a star. And it was really sweet. I thought it was lovely. And I love how Coco was giving Lawrence their flowers, but I was focused on Kennedy eating, Latrice eating, Bosco eating, and Derek was going in. Derek, was that burger good, bitch? Or I know maybe it's the alcohol. I just do not like In and Out. It's not as good as people make it out to be, especially their fries. Those fries are pathetic. But like when you're drunk, you're going to want to eat something. So I can see me tearing up anything when I'm a little bit, under the influence. I've had Whataburger. It is supreme. No shade to In and Out girls. It's not for me. I hate it. It's just not that good. It's like, oh, very that. I got trolled by that, like by somebody a couple years ago. It was really funny. And they were just like, oh, Matt, I can't believe that you can't stand it now. I'm like, well, I've had it. Like when I did, okay, I'll explain this to you. So I grew up with Whataburger. So it makes sense why I like it a lot better. And I just think ultimately it's way better quality. It's way better quality, and way more options on the menu that are also of still quality. Now, In and Out, I used to watch it on TV and I would see people like talking about it. So I would be one of those folks that's like, when I get to California, when I get to the West Coast, I'm going to have me some In and Out. And so when I first had it, it was supreme. Oh my God. My first day at Arizona State University, and there was an In and Out right on campus, right there towards the beginning of you driving into the campus and shit. Baby girl. Mother. It was right. I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. The problem was the more I continue to have it, the more it continued to suck. And I had a lot of different styles of versions of whatever you can do, even the secret menu shit. Whataburger never disappoints. Their breakfast slaps. They're the best breakfast in the game, in my opinion. And their burgers are all fucking good. Even their junior, it's great. But like a regular number one, bitch, that's a big ass burger. Have fun. You're going to be fed. Huge drinks. They do Route 44 drinks and stuff like that. Like it's just, Whataburger is the one for me. It's the supreme of all supremes. It's not overrated. It's really, really good. I love it. They've changed some things on the menu up recently that I do not agree with, but everything that I still get is wonderful. So that's where I'm okay. There are some, they took away one of the chicken tender option boxes. It used to be like this big one. Now they're trying to think health conscious wise. I'm like, bitch, fuck all that. Like, put it in the tender in there. Their Dr. Pepper milkshake, though, I couldn't have all of it because, we're trying to like make sure we don't have to beat us. But baby, I was like, this is wow, a Dr. Pepper milkshake. I didn't know I needed it. So here's the thing, like with Five Guys, and I love that we're wrapping up the show now that Candy is laid on the ground. I will talk about next week's episode. Five Guys, I don't like the fact that the fries are just in the bag. Yeah, let's talk about drunk food. Fine. There you go. Since that's what the end of the show was giving. And if you want to buy me some drunk food for today, PayPal at me /MattyRants. Get me some Wingstop. Cash App $MattyRants, Venmo Rants, PayPal at me /MattyRants. If you want to, not necessary, but it would be awesome. Yeah, I don't like the fries in the bag. I don't like it. To me, it feels gross. Like not like something about there being a wrapper of something over it before the bag is personally the best. I actually like bag fries when they fall out of whatever they were contained in into the bag versus just being the bag. Then the bag is soaked. So I whoever has cloth interior in your car, I don't know if you've ever had to deal with that before, but like a car I used to have with cloth interior, I had a stain in the back seat because of the bag of fries. And I was like, yeah, no, I don't like that. Yeah, one of my brothers can't have their fries because of the peanut oil because he's allergic. So it's like, well, damn. Here's the thing: the burgers are not. They're good, but they feel gross. And I'm not saying that they taste nasty. I mean, like when I'm holding it together and I'm biting into it, and by the time I get to a certain portion of it, it is the sloppiest piece of fucking slur words, blah, 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 all that kind of stuff, like whatever it is. It's all that. It's like, ugh. It is so gross. And like, it's so good at the beginning. It's so not good at the end. And I think where I had the worst issue with their burgers is if you do like Uber Eats with them and it's been sitting there for a minute. It is. That's what happens. It's like, that's the worst way to get a Five Guys burgers and fries burger. I hate that I said the full name. Is to get it to go and then take it home. Baby, you have to sit there. You got to sit there and you need to eat it there. That is the best way to enjoy it. Now, you want to know who used to have the best burgers to me, but their quality fell off as well as their prices are ridiculous now? Smash Burger. Smash Burger used to be my, oh my God, I will fight for this spot. It used to have really nice prices. Burgers were really good. I love the rosemary fries. Love, 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 love. Crash, what's crazy is I've had Cookout, so I can actually speak on Cookout. Cookout's great, though. Those fries are everything. I'm going to tell you my favorite burger spot out here in Houston that I haven't been to in a minute, but like even the new burger spots like Hop Dottie's Burger and it's not Culver's. What's the other one? Burger Bar, and then that one where you're like, you can pick everything. I think that one out of business. My favorite one in Alabama to go to was Flip Burger. I used to love Flip Burger. Yeah, I'm in Houston. So yeah, Smash is it's okay now, but it's way overpriced for what it's worth. Mine is Fuddruckers. That's the one. it's like Hop Dotties, like DODD, something like that. It's like Hop Dotties, yeah. I love Fuddruckers still. I don't care what anybody says. That is one of the greatest burger places I've ever been to in my life. I live and breathe for Fuddruckers, and I love that there's still Fuddruckers. Yeah, I love there's still Fuddruckers out here. And you could just get the burger with the meat and the bread, and then you go to the condiment bar and you just make everything yourself and you call for it. And it's like, there is one that is actually not too far away from me that is like, well, actually, there's like a couple of them in Houston, but there's one that's like not too far away from me. And I swear one of these days I'm going to go there and just get a burger and see what they're giving. But like Joel, to me, it's one of the best ones. I don't know why. You can get like a quarter pound, a half pound, 3/4 pound, a pound burger, or a 2-pound burger. They used to have like competitions where you would like do all that. That was my thing, Crash. Like, I wanted to make it. And that was the best part about it, is that my parents they tried to like force food on me. So if they took me to Fuddruckers, my mama knew better. She was like, I know if I take these kids to Fuddruckers, we're going to be good to go. I make my own burger. I got my lettuce, I got my ketchup, I got my mustard, I got my pickles. I'm happy. I don't want to put no onion, no tomato. Oh my God, there's barbecue sauce. I could put that on there too. Excuse me. Wait a minute, what's this over here? Oh, you have different cheeses? Oh, oh, Fuddruckers was that girl. It was like, okay, bitch, you could do a lot. And their fries. Oh, those fries. They had the best milkshakes, the best fries. Oh. Oh, I might get a burger. I'm hungry. If I got a burger, Red Robin's another good place too. Do y'all know what a Red Robin play? Do you know what Red Robin? Yum. Who has a Red Robin by them, and do you like it or do you not like it? And if you do like it, what's your favorite burger? If you don't like it, I need to know why. Because I can tell you why I don't like it, and I can tell you why I do like it. Pulp Fiction, Big Kahuna Burger. Oh, Gutter Snipe. I actually got a chance to that's a real restaurant, or I think it was one that's like based off of it, but it's like, yeah, it's real or whatever. I got a chance to like go by it. I never got to go in. It's one of my regrets, but I totally remember my friend going, "That's that same restaurant." I'm like, "Are you serious?" He's like, "They don't do everything like they used to do before with people dressing up, but that's the restaurant." And I was like, "Oh my God." I love Red Robins. There's one here in West Covina. Yeah, there's one by me over here. Well, there's one like literally in every major spot here in Houston. So you ain't gonna miss no Red Robin, honey. I used to have one, and it was in Florida. I have Red Robins. I don't like it because patties aren't seasoned at the one by my old place. It's the fries for me. That's my only no, ma'am. That's my only no, ma'am. The burger I get is it the Red Robin Royal Burger with the fried egg? I love a fried egg on a burger. I highly recommend it. Ooh, I highly recommend it. It's so good. If you are trying to avoid sodium, though, don't do it. That's me with love. If you're like, I can't take a lot of sodium, Maddie, don't do it then. Don't do it. It's a lot of sodium, but it's really fucking good. Yeah, but their fries. Okay, that's another thing too. So this is a tip. If you do to go, they give you a lot of fries, and that's fun or whatever. But if you actually go in the restaurant, it's endless fries. I know it's a good thing that Foodie Booty doesn't live in the United States of America, because Lord knows that she'd be in Red Robin and she'd be wearing it out. Talking about, guys, it's gonna be next week. It's gonna be next week. This is a cheat day, you guys. It's a cheat day, you guys. She pissed me off yesterday. I'm sorry. I was in Girl World and I was watching this video and I said, okay, she brought back this man that talks about pooping on people into her videos. But then she goes for a walk, which I'm always like, okay, thank God. This lady's moving. This is literally what she's supposed to be doing. To then have a video post the same day at 2:00 in the morning over there of you eating a whole serving platter of spaghetti and meatballs and dumped a bunch of Parmesan. I was like, I think I have to leave. I think I can't do it anymore. I think I can't sit and watch even the reaction channels anymore when it comes to this. It's just sad. It's just sad. It's like you don't care about your life at all, girl. Like clearly, Anywho, let's get back to this wing conversation. Let's get to this wing conversation again. Chili's beats Applebee's because Applebee's gave me food poisoning, and any place that I've ever had food poisoning from will always give it the death mark from me. So Chili's will win, even though Chili's sometimes feels like I walked into a restaurant that smells like a bathroom. Low key. And Applebee's, I always feel like I walked into some sort of like Hollywood movie set of a film, like not even a Hollywood movie set. Let me back this up. Every time I walk into an Applebee's, it feels like I stepped into a time machine and I found myself in the 80s, in particular Dee Wallace's house in E.T., when they're all sitting around the table and it's like that lamp. I might as well be in Roseanne. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel what I mean? Like, you go into Applebee's, you're like, is that carpet? Oh, and wallpaper. Oh, like everything feels like, so we're going out of business, right? That's what's happening here. No, you're doing fine. And then everything that's cheap on the menu tastes nasty. I just don't have it. I don't have it. I really fucking hate Applebee's. All right, here we go. Okay, so if I get Wingstop after this video today, I really also wanted to get that Animal Crossing game, but I don't need to get it. I don't need to get it. I have $15 off though. No. I shouldn't get it. Because then what if I get bored again and I'm like, oh, I just spent money on this again? Yeah. Okay. Let it go, Matt. I'm just going to time travel the whole game anyways. Oh, man. Oh, God. I kind of still do want to get it, though, and it's eating me. It's eating my brain up. Oh. Okay, sorry. My Libra balance is trying to kick in and stop me from making several purchases after this video today. I haven't gotten that one tip. What am I thinking about? Like, thank you. All right. Hades 2. No, I don't need to get another game like that because then I'm going to also... I'm still mad at Diablo. Ooh, I'm so mad I spent money on Diablo 4. That dumb fucking game. It was so good until... It was so good until... God, it's so disappointing. Okay, so let's say I go to Wingstop. Oh, well, actually, Titus gave me some burger money. Thank you, friend, on Venmo for a burger. Oh, damn, I might go to Red Robin then. Shit. All the options are available. All the options are available. It's very that, right? All right, so check this out. There's plain. I'm not going to get plain wings from Wingstop. That's stupid. That's dumb. Hawaiian. I'm good with Hawaiian. Hawaiian's not bad. Like, it just depends on who is doing it. I don't know if they have their own recipe for it, but I've had some Hawaiian wings I didn't like, and I had some that I did before. So it just depends on who is cooking them or how it's being cooked. Garlic Parmesan all day, every day, and then some. I need you to understand. I need you to hear me out loud and clear. Okay, I need you to hear me out very loud and clear. I love how I'm getting serious right now about this. Okay, hear me out, right? Because Tito, like, mind you, there's a Whataburger also by that GameStop. So by God, I may end up going to Whataburger and getting me a big ass burger. But like, I used to only do barbecue wings, and that was it. I don't know why, as a kid, there were certain foods that I would look at and go, I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. And I'm kind of mad as a child. I never gave myself a chance to enjoy. This is so sad to talk about as an adult, but it's the truth. Lemon pepper and garlic parmesan, I never gave any wing time to until my 30s. I kid you not. All of my 20s, it was only barbecue wings. That's it. That's it. That's it. It only had to be any kind of barbecue. That's it. Okay? That's it. My 30s, and I also want to thank Los Angeles for bringing my taste buds up. Shout out to LA. Shout out to LA. Okay? Because it was like, you need to explore food. If I were to say what is the best flavor of all kinds of flavors, I would say like garlic soy. And that's like this Korean barbecue place I used to go to. And there's one out here in Houston as well. Their wings are hella expensive, but they're big as fuck. And they have this garlic soy sauce that goes on them. It is it's heaven on earth. It's heaven on earth. It's heaven on earth. But that's the top tier. But garlic parmesan, I found out recently it is that girl. Okay, Titus, you know what I'm talking about with the garlic soy ginger one. Yes, that's the one. That's the best sauce you could ever have, ever. On a wing. It's the best one. I will fight you for it, y'all. It is the best one. So good. But the garlic parmesan on Wingstop, elite. It tastes so good, especially when they put that extra parm on there. I love if I go get wings today. I don't even know anymore right now. I got Burger Buddy. I can also get wings right now. I have to flip a coin, bitch. I'm getting my mouth to salivate. Garlic parmesan is so good, but lemon pepper, I didn't know. I didn't know. I didn't know. When you get one that is balanced, it's not too acidic. It's not like all lemon, no pepper, or all pepper, no lemon. You gotta get the. Oh! It's crazy because I can eat both the lemon pepper wings and the garlic parm wings without dipping them in anything. I just eat them just whatever. And I'm like, oh my God, so fucking good. So I'll do that. I'll do hickory smoked barbecue. Okay. Wait, they have a spicy Korean one over here? Didn't know that. It kind of stops there. I won't do anything hot. Like, mild tastes kind of gross to me. Louisiana rub, not for me. It's just, it's going to be me like drinking water too much. Spicy Korean Q. I haven't had that. I might need to ask about it. Original hot. Ew. Gross. Cajun. I'll do that on my fries. I don't want to do that on the wing. The mango habanero. I can't do it. It's trickery. It's trickery. My taste buds almost feel like I did them a disservice. Like, did you just tell me it was gonna be sweet and you were like, psych? Just kidding. Like, oh. Purple eater, that's normally how I do mine, with lemon pepper and garlic together. And it's a wonderful combination. But like, I can't do it, y'all. I'm sorry. Maybe I should try hot wings one day on here. I mean, y'all remember when I did the potato chip test try and it was gross. Ew, 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 ew. I'm just remembering some of those tastes, like what is it, the garlic onion or the onion, sour cream and onion. Ugh. The cheddar one was gross. I think I liked the barbecue one, kind of, but it was like, I'm weird with food. I'm so weird with food. I'm like, bitch, if it don't taste right, honey, I just don't want to eat it. But that's the thing, DW. It's that taste, though. Like, do you know what I mean? Like the hot taste. It's like you got wings, and you're like, what flavor did you do? I did hot. It's like, do you know what that taste is? It's such a weird flavor. I don't know how anybody can like that. I'm sorry. I mean, no shade too, because I think it's amazing people can eat hot food like that. But hot wings, I don't know why people like that. It should taste gross. What is that? Like, what does it taste? What does that taste? Fire salt? Like, I don't fucking hate it. Feelings about blue cheese. I have had some good experiences with blue cheese, but not all blue cheese is created equal. That's very fair. I've had some nice times. Not all blue cheese is created equal. Ken's blue cheese dressing is disgusting, but like, there are things that are very gross when it comes to blue cheese. And there's some things that are like, oh, that's really great. Have you tried Yumbox? Why does that sound familiar? Let me type that in. I have a Yumbox. That was stupid. If it's like just I don't think so. It's like a box full of snacks. That could be something to send to the PO box. That could be something to send to the PO box. And y'all send me some of these little random food tasting thingies, and I try them for you from the PO box stuff. I mean, that is content, so I try them. I would. If y'all sent them, I would do that. I try them. I'd be nervous, and I'd have water on standby. But I try it. Wow, gross. Oh my God. I can only imagine some of the things I might get sent. Ew. I'm making my care package as we speak. Oh, that's amazing. I'm also happy to, okay, that's what we need to talk about. The mailbox. me posting, deleting, and having to repost again because I was embarrassed, but also at the same time, do I like hats? I don't have that many, but I do like hats. I don't have that many though, because my hair, and it's kind of hard with it to like showcase stuff like that or whatever. I'm more of an accessory kind of guy, like shades, necklaces, like rings and bracelets, that kind of stuff. But when I had short hair, yes. And my Booski, he likes hats. What is this? Now I went. I was reading something. Chicken 65. Oh, made hot. Oh, the box. Okay, listen. P.O. box. All right. So. Basically, my P.O. box was broken and it needed to be fixed. I panicked because I saw I had an email saying I had a parcel in a locker. Locker was the key word I did not receive from that situation. And what made it worse is the fact that when I talked to the lady about it, I explained it incorrectly and she thought I was talking about something else, which made this even more confusing. So here's what went down. I go to the post office. I go to my P.O. box. My P.O. box was ajar. The last time I was there, it was ajar. When I talked to somebody there and said it was ajar and I wasn't able to close it, they said, we'll fix it. That was like a week or so ago, meaning they didn't fix it. So I'm thinking, oh shit, someone sent something because I read in my, informative mail, whatever, that I had a parcel in the locker. And I'm thinking, it's my P.O. box, not realizing the date when the parcel got there. I didn't read that. I just read I received something and ran. Okay. I am screaming about this because I was just like, yo, Matthew, you had a really bad week last week and you just started jumping. You didn't ask questions and you didn't think about shit, right? So I go to the little door where you have to ask them about parcels and stuff, and I show them the tracking number, and I'm like, I have a parcel here. I don't think she heard that though, or she received that. And she goes, what is your address? Now, I should have told her my P.O. box. I told her my home address. And she's like, let me check. And then she checks and she's like, well, it shows it was delivered. So if the package wasn't in the parcel locker, it means it probably was stolen. So I walked away defeated. And I'm thinking, somebody sent me something that was really special that they wanted me to see, and someone stole it. And I immediately went into anger and panic and fuck this and fuck all that and da 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 da. Now, an hour has passed by. I have talked to Boo and I'm like, I'm so pissed. He's like, Matt, breathe. It's going to be okay. I'm like, right. I said, something ain't adding up because it feels like that just happened so quickly. Like I just got that and they just didn't do this, that, and the other, whatever. Right now, I was told that they're going to fix the door. As a matter of fact, that was done. I got new keys because they showed me the lock that they were going to put in. I was like, okay, great. I got brand new keys for it. Didn't have to pay for any of that because the door was ajar. I checked the door myself. It closes now. So there's no issue with my P.O. box anymore. But I was like, something's not adding up. I go back online. I'm like, why is she talking to me about like my home address? I wasn't even talking about my home address. Why did I give her my home address? That just kept playing over and over again in my mind. Why is she asking for my home address? I wasn't talking about that. I wasn't specific. She asked and I just said, okay, sure, versus going, I'm talking about ABC. I go online. Parcel locker. I look at the date. I'm like, oh, wait. I got this the same day I went and picked. Okay. So what had happened was that package was the sacred products that I had received. The address I gave her was my home address. That's why she said, you received it. If someone got it, they took it. I've been had that package in there. I saw parcel locker, assumed it was in my P.O. box. She says it's not going to say parcel locker when you get your P.O. This is all, that's what happened. So I literally went back up there and was like, oh my God. Like, I was like, okay, just so you know. And she was like, holy shit. I was thinking that someone stole your package. I felt bad about the situation when we left. We got your P.O. box fixed, thank God. But like, we honestly all sat back here like, damn, that sucks. He just got it. So all in all, I apologize. Everybody, we were all like, oh, I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention, or oh, I'm sorry. That was the thing. I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you said. I didn't speak up for myself because I was so nervous. She was sorry because she didn't look at the email or my little thing of tracking and sort of verify that further, or more so, she probably did, but she still apologized because in reality, she saw the tracking and assumed it was for my address. So actually, she didn't. Why did she apologize? She didn't have to apologize. She didn't have to. I guess it was just because it was a misunderstanding and it was very like, chaotic and toxic. But yes, it did have to get fixed though, because that shit was like literally sitting ajar. I couldn't close it. I'm like, baby, I paid how much money for this? Like, come on now. So I guess it did work out in a way because I did need to get it fixed. But the parcel itself, it was at a whole nother address. She said in the future, like specifically tell me the P.O. box when you walk up. And I was like, okay. Cause she's like, I read that and I'm thinking it's your home address. So I'm like, true. But I just thought my week was already about to go to poop again. And I was prepared to go into woe is me mode so quickly. But again, I talked to Bay and I was like, let me just have a conversation about this. Like, let me think real quick because I feel like I just reacted to everything because of how last week went. Let me go back and look at it again. And then sure enough, boom. I was like, oh, we good. And even in my good fortune the other day, I had to go to my pharmacist and get my medication. I see my optometrist there. And that's one of my favorite people. I'm like, hey. And she's like, you're due for a new prescription and we got to check your eyes. That was last month. I said, well, I'm here right now. Can you put me in? She's yeah. So I have some new glasses. These, unfortunately, everybody, these glasses will be retiring in the next 2-3 weeks. I have some new glasses. They are completely different shapes. They're circles. They're black and clear. It's going to be very interesting. I like how they're two-toned a little bit. You'll see what they were, but yeah, because everything is like all connected and like basically my entire medical center is all like right there. So if I need to go do anything, it's right there. My dentist is like 2 doors down over here. I got my optometrist right there. Across the shopping center is my therapist's office. Like I'm really good to go, which is why I was like, okay, I like this place. It's for me. It's easier. I am familiar with everybody here. I don't feel like I'm a stranger walking into an office, which is my least favorite thing to do when it comes to any medical kind of stuff. I need to know these folks because if we got a problem or I need to know that you're a human being when you're talking to me about my health. I have a thing about that. I've dealt with doctors before in the past that were homophobic and would treat me like I was some sort of like patient zero or some shit. And it wouldn't even be something that deep. It'd be me there for like, something minor like strep throat or some crazy stuff like that. And they're asking me questions like, what did you do? And it's like, bitch, I'm here for not even that, honey, but other people, like, trust me, every doctor I've had, there, because I used to have one doctor and she's no longer there no more, and I have a new doctor. They're all people who I get to talk to, and I feel like there's a relationship, and so muy importante. I would tell y'all that now. I know Bleecker just got a new doctor too, and they're very happy. If you don't like your doctor, you do not have to sit with them. Get you somebody that's gonna make you comfortable, because like you're human. You're not just a number. You're not just somebody walking in the door and here you go out the door. Talk to me like you got some sense. I'm somebody too who also went to school just like you. And like also remind yourself that not everybody's rich. So like bills are important. So when I'm talking to my doctor, she knows, okay, Maddie's out here trying to make things happen. So I'm not going to give him something or suggest something that's going to end up hurting him financially in the long run. I'm going to give you actual solutions and options. So like, please do that, y'all. I love my doctors. They're all good to go. All right. Anywho, that's a wrap for me today. We talked about RuPaul's Drag Race Live Untucked. Again, it's a really good show. I highly recommend getting into it, y'all. It's very fun. Not too long of an episode. They're like 24 to 25 minutes long, if that. It's really a backstage look at them for the Vegas show. We get a lot of laughs, a lot of inside personal stuff too. And, you know, it's another view. It's another look at our favorite queens in a different light and maybe have better opinions of them for some people that take things too seriously from 7, 20, 15, however many years ago from whatever season they were on. But like everyone moves past that. It's TV. We're here to have fun. And this is definitely a fun show and I highly would recommend watching it. So check it out on Wow Presents Plus. It's a good time. I will be, of course, covering each and every one of these episodes. And tomorrow we'll be talking about X-Men 97. X-Men 97. Dun, 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 da 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 da. Ooh, ooh. This episode was so good. We're gonna break it down tomorrow, so please come through for that. Also, the rant report is gonna happen Friday. Hot topics and more. A panel on Sunday, and then the next week we get back to our Saturday reviews. I'll be so excited to do that. So this will be the last Saturday that we have where there are no reviews. Next Saturday on the 18th, I'll be covering All Stars 9 and doing it live early in the day. So we get to get back to those breakdowns of our episodes of the RuPaul Drag Race Alumni Hall of Fame and all that jazz. And I'm excited to get into the new season. It looks like it's going to be a good time and all for charity. All right. Hugs and kisses, my best love and wishes to you, your boy Matty-Rants. Thanks for tuning in today. We had a lot of fun. Drag race, food talk, burgers, wings, spice meters, all that stuff. Drop a tippy poo in my jar if you feel like it. Thank you for those who left super chats today. I hope I highlighted everybody. Crash, I almost forgot this on my way home from work. All my best to you. And thank you, babes. I appreciate you, Crash, for the super chat. I was like, oh my God. I was like, I know I got another one. I have to go back and look. Thank you so very much. Thank you for the tippy poos. Thank you all for being here today. Thanks for tuning in and being a part of this equation in persuasion. I will see you tomorrow for the X-Men 97 video. Bye. I'm not ready to leave. I do this every time. Okay, I gotta go now. Okay, bye. Listen. Yeah.